What's up? What's happening? All right, so today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to go about building the chest. We're going to be starting off in the gym, but first we're going to slam a few meals and do a little bit of meal prep. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how to go about making your meals quickly, easily, and most importantly, efficiently to save you time, money, and a whole lot of energy. Then we're going to head over into the car. I'm going to jabber at you for a little bit. And of course, I'm going to bring you along for the ride when we go to the gym. And I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to go about building that chest. We're going to start off with a little workout. But before I tell you what that workout's going to be, you're going to have to stick around and find out. So on to the kitchen, and then we'll see you in the car. And most importantly, we'll see you for the lift. You already know what time it is. We're ready to start our chicken shake video. That's right, I know you've seen it once and you're gonna see it 100 times more. So today is gonna be nothing outside of the ordinary, but for anybody that hasn't seen this before, let me show you the process. We're gonna be starting things off by a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of green pepper, a little bit of rice, a little bit of chicken, and everybody's favorite, spinach. Or as I say, the spinoche. Okay, so we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna do this quick. Keep it efficient so we can get in the car and we can hit the gym. Let's roll. All right, so today, you're not gonna believe it, I'm not gonna make a mess, but we're gonna start things off with a green pepper. I don't bother doing anything but peeling that label off. Put that right inside. Then we're gonna take our red pepper and we're gonna put that right in. Next up, we're gonna turn on our scale. And now, because we're doing 7-ounce portions, we're gonna set this 2 ounces. We're gonna tear that out. And because we're doing 7-ounce portions, and this is gonna equate to 3 shakes, we're gonna weigh out a total of 21 ounces of grilled chicken breast, which we already covered in a previous video, exactly how I go about doing this. See, this is full, so we're just gonna tear that scale. And we're gonna come behind that with a little bit of water. And don't go all the way to the top, guys. Do not do that. You don't need it. Do it about 3/4 of the way. Pop the top on. Now that we've got a partial blend on there, now we're just going to come behind that with a little bit of spinach. I use frozen spinach. I recommend that you do the same. I'm not particular. I should get organic, but I don't. Now we're going to switch the units over to grams, because we're still doing 300 grams of rice. So now we're going to just weigh that out, 300 grams. Boom, ready to blend. Like that, we're all blended up. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm having my first meal, there's no need to put these into cups because I'm going to be home for the majority of the day. So I'm going to take our pitcher, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill up a separate container with it, which is roughly 20 ounces if you're curious. And then from here, we're going to dump in my favorite ingredient, psyllium husk. Because of the way that I choose to eat, you need to make sure that the digestive system is going to stay in line, and you're going to be, through the digestion, absorption, and elimination process, going to be in the clear. So I'm going to do 1 scoop, nothing fancy. This is 10 grams, in case you're curious. That's going to go right into the blender cup, and then I'm going to blend it one more time. There we go. Just like that, we've got meal number 2 for the day. Meal number 1, by the way, was a pint of egg whites, 70 grams of oats, along with 1 whole egg. And for this, all we're going to do is just kick it back, nothing fancy, nice and simple, all about just getting the nutrients into the body. That's the main goal here. We're not trying to get fancy. We're not trying to worry about taste personally. And I want to go on record by saying that I don't typically recommend most people consume their food like this, but for me, it just works. So, cheers. Cheers. So, although I will admit that the way that I consume food is definitely on the unorthodox side. But for me, this is what I've found that I can stick to. This is what I've found that works, and I've been doing it for years. So if you're just starting out doing something when it comes to like changing your nutrition, I don't recommend this, but hey, it might work for you as well. I'm all about time, speed, and efficiency, man. If we're not spending our time efficiently, I don't want to sit here and spend the next 15, 20 minutes consuming a meal. So just like that, I consumed 100 grams of rice, 7 ounces of chicken, a little bit of bell pepper, green, red, and a little bit of spinach. So just like that, food's ready to rock and roll for the next 2 meals. The next one's going to be at 3 and then at 5. It is about 1 o'clock now, and oh, that's right, it is time to head to the car and head to the gym. Let's go. All right, so we're heading over. We're getting ready. Got to get the mind right in order to get the body right. Some mornings when I do cardio, it's so bizarre because I like don't want to do it initially, and then you get in there and it's just so unbelievably beneficial. Gets the endorphins going, it makes you feel productive, and best of all, it provides you a little bit of time strictly to yourself. And that's what I love most about it, because life is hectic. Let's talk about 3 ways to change your mindset. Number 1, you need to show up. You need to show up consistently. You need to make sure that you're putting the reps in, whether it's at work, in your relationship, whether it's at the gym. You need to consistently show up and try. It doesn't need to mean that you're going to give it 100% every single day, day in and day out. Unfortunately, it's not quite that easy. We're going to have our good days. We're going to have our bad days. But your goal should be, without a shadow of a doubt, to show up at least 50%. Show up at least 50% of your capability each and every day or greater. All right. I'm not saying show up 50% of the time. Big difference there. Show up with 50% or more of what you've got. The next thing is focusing on one win. Right? Pick one thing that you can crush today, one thing that's within your control that you can actually put your mind to and say, I did that. I accomplished that. If you're going to the gym and that's going to be your thing, try to add 5 pounds to a lift just as you're finishing your set. Think about what you can do just to make that a little bit more difficult. Maybe it's changing up the tempo. Maybe it's adding an extra rep. Maybe it's adding a little bit extra weight. In this case, let's say a measly 5 pounds. It's those small little things that are incrementally going to build and build and build and get you closer to where you need to be. And the next thing, and I think this is the biggest thing, is that the future you is watching. The future you is going to reflect back on the past few years, and you're going to have to sit there and reflect and say, what did I get accomplished? What did I do? How did I take action? And how did those actions influence where I am today? And if you don't want to reflect back on your past self and your past decisions in a negative light, you want to look back and say, I crushed it. I gave it my all each and every day. Some days were better than others. I did what I needed to do, and I focused on curating wins for myself each and every step of the way. Your future self will thank you. In the context of fitness, because that's what I do, try to just continuously remain consistent. I get it's hard. I know that relationships are going to get in the way, family, obligations, life, work, energy, sleep, you need. I get it. I'm a human. I'm no different than y'all. I am no different than you guys. I've been through the exact same trials and tribulations, but when you reflect back, are you reflecting back positively and you're happy with where you are and what you've done? Or do you think that you could have did a little bit better? In hindsight, there's always opportunity for improvement. But when you, by and large, take a look at the past year, 2 years, or let's break it down even at a more, short-term level, past week, past day, or even today. And last but not least, don't forget that you will be analyzing yourself in 2 years from now, thinking about what you could have done, and hopefully you're focused on what you did. So think about that. Try to put these different measures in place, and I promise, you're going to find yourself that you're going to be a happier, more fulfilled person at the end of the day. Need to drink this energy drink, so I need to stop jabbering at y'all, and then I need to put on some goddamn good music so I can get that vibe right, get that feeling right. You know what I mean? So I'll see you guys in the gym in just a minute. And we need a good song, so I'm going to put on Edge's theme song, which will for sure get you all hyped up. So we're going to start off there, and we're going to get this set in. 3 minutes rest. You guys know the deal. Let's get started. All right, only 7, but that's all right. We're gonna stick with this weight. So we got 8, 7. Shoot at least 6, I'll be happy. So that's what we're shooting for. Let's rock and roll. I don't think I would have got 7. But I'm cool with 6. It's the last one. We should be able to get 6 here again. I don't see why not. Seems totally doable. But we're going till failure, so let's see what happens. Not a chance. So let's pull the plates off. Let's keep going. Keep it going till failure. Here we go. But coming fresh out of these, I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Get a little fly, right? Keep the chest out, keep the ass back. There we go. Nice stretch at the bottom, squeeze at the top. One minute rest. Y'all know the rules. Take a second. Don't let that form compromise. Just give it a second. Get back at it. Oh, whoa. Woo. Come on, one more. Don't be a little bitch. And that, guys, is how we're gonna complete the chest day. Well, it's time for a good old progress update. So let's see how we're looking. Let's see our progression. Let's gauge how far we've come. And it's been a long journey, a lot of struggles, a lot of sleepless nights, and over 10 years of work. You don't make something great overnight. It doesn't happen. Anything worthwhile is gonna take time. It's gonna take perseverance, and it's gonna take grit. And it's up to you if you have what it takes in order to persevere through the hard times to enjoy the good times. Listen, man, it ain't gonna be easy. Nothing good in life is going to be easy. Ugh. Absolutely nothing. But it's that journey, it's that challenge that makes it all worthwhile. Because everything free intrinsically has no value. About me spend over 10 years working on something. Coming from the insecure kid that I was when I was younger, man, I used to put tape on my chest in high school to just wear a t-shirt. And to be able to take a video of myself right now, looking the way that I do, makes me feel so unbelievably accomplished. And although it's something as trivial and as fleeting as a body, which will decay over time, it is the byproduct of something that you just can't buy. This, what you're looking at, is insane sacrifice. Thousands of hours to put into something. And if you've never taken the time to spend and dedicate that much to something that you want, I'm not saying that you need to be a bodybuilder. I'm not saying that, but figure out what it is that makes you happy, that keeps you on the right course. And I really, really want to say, stick it out. Stick it out through the hard times. I wasted several years when I first started doing this and found my groove, found my niche, but it's no different than anything else. You practice, 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 and over time you get better and better and better. So hopefully that's inspirational to you guys. You know, I still got a little bit left on the cut. Just get this last little bit of water off. You know, there's not a whole lot left, but I'm going to tell you something. It's a challenge. And I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want to be duplicative and redundant with what I tell you, but anything in life that's worthwhile is going to take sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. It's not going to be easy. It's truly not. But that is what allows you to appreciate it, knowing that you did it. That's the shit, man. So, on that note, I'm done bragging. I'm just stating facts. Hopefully everybody out there has a good day. And I hope this motivates someone out there. Take it easy.